Alright, we are live. I forgot I was live for a second there. I didn't realize it. I was listening to the cicadas in the background for a while there. Alright, so getting started slightly early tonight for Sunday night. I saw that there was a lot of people on the game in the lobby. But it'll probably slow down. I'm testing this new car. Another Lambo. Testing this nitrous car, trying to get a nitrous car to put up big numbers. Actually, there's not a ton of people. I just see the same people popping up a lot. I don't know why I can't join that. Pretty sure once it gets dark, the cicadas, they stop and they go quiet. But I wanted to open the window because I haven't been able to for a while with the air conditioning. Even though I open it anyway just to get the fresh air, but now I got it. Trying to get some fresh air without air conditioning. I don't know what's going on here. Is game bugged or what? Got Mr. Clark in the NA car. Looks like I got on the leaderboard late because I don't see any of the big name people on this one. Because if you don't, I think if you don't get on it right away, then you get bumped down to different leaderboards. Because you can only fit 100 people on it. Make more sense if the leaderboard was spread out no matter when you started. If you put up a number that should be on the top one, then you should go to the top one so that it's the top 100 on the top leaderboard. Because for some reason they made it so only 100 people fit on a leaderboard. There's only 56 on here right now. I don't know unless just no one has gotten on yet. I have to see. It's too bad they don't do more with the leaderboard instead of just keep dropping cars and making cars faster. It's kind of like the same rinse and repeat. And now they're already talking about diesels when all of the supercars are still broken. So I keep redlighting with this car. I don't know why. Or maybe it's not me. It'll red light and be slow, or it'll not red light and be fast. I had the delay pretty much the same as my other Lambo. Let's see if it's red and fast or red and slow. Yeah, it's red and slow. I mean, he ran a 38. I don't know. Strange. I guess I'll have to give it a little more delay. You know, the nitrous does hit slightly harder than the turbo, I think. Got some NA cars. I'm sure there's Lambos jumping in on those. And a bike. We got Flip 860 out here. He's an OG. Usually races different classes, though. I see him racing like 8th, and I think he races no prep. Different setups. TGG racing for 100, I don't know. The guy just asked why are the supercars this insanely fast in the global. Well, actually, it's just one of them that's insanely fast. All the other ones are broken slow, and the Lambo's broken fast. Except for the R8. The R8 works good because it works just like the old imports, like the Evo, the Porsche, and the Eclipse. It's basically just like those cars, so it works. But the Ferrari, the GT, and the McLaren are all broken. I hate to jump in on Mr. Clark. I know I've raced him a lot, but it wasn't in Guess we can race this guy in our in this car. I just want to get a pass in on it. I put a 46 up in this car earlier, so that's when it works. He's taking his time here. I don't know what happened there. I got a garbage light and he was gone before I even had a chance to go anywhere. This time I'm going to let him stage first. So he just rebumped. There's something weird about this. His car just kept moving. I'm not going to deal with that. I don't know what he was doing. Got the classic Aerosmith. Got some fireworks going off on July 13th. A little late. I don't know what just happened. All that waiting just to get a Lambo. Oh, good, he left. He might have been trying to connect and couldn't connect. I mean, just disconnected. That might have been why it was sitting there so long. A little slippery on that one. It's always going to be a weird race when someone leaves, though, because this car just ran a 47 on the last pass. Looks like the lobby cleared out. Mr. Clark's either out putting American up there, even though he could still jump in with a Lambo. But I can't jump in with my car. Unless there's an update I don't know about. I have to look at the game version, make sure there wasn't an update. I don't think there will be because there isn't really anyone talking about it. The only post was about the talking about diesel trucks. Be funny to see some diesel trucks running 5.3. If they're going to go do diesel, that's a different engine. So that could be interesting on how they're going to pull that off. Unless they just make it like a regular engine that says diesel. I wanted to race this Nissan a bit, but I don't want to sit here and have Lambos jumping in on me. And we're waiting. I kind of like racing most cars in this view. Because I like to see what the cars are doing. Okay, there he goes. I was early on that first gear. I can give him a minute to see if he really wants another race. See if I get that first gear right. Looked like I got a pretty good wheel that time. Slower time. He wants to go again. My trees are all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I got a lot of spin that time. The 51. I guess he was trying to get a better tree. I was just going to jump in on that Lambo just to see what happens. Yep, the cicadas went quiet. I think that's the first time I heard them, although I haven't had the windows open much over the last couple of weeks. But I think I would have heard them. So those must not be the 17-year cicadas or whatever they are. Those must be the yearly cicadas. They're slightly off. They're slightly off in their calendar. I mean, you'd think some of them would get thrown off if they didn't pop up on the right year, then they're going to be off. See if I get a clean pass here, if he's going to race. He's got the old school with the bars and the cheater bars. There we go. Finally got a good pass in this thing. He had the yellow bars, that's why he looked a little, his car was a little jittery over there. He's on 2217. We'll take this Lambo just to get a race. Especially if it has a different wheel size than most people use. He's got the 30s with the one that's jacked up in the back. So that was something that people were doing. He just ran by double on. I don't know what happened. For some reason, ever since I got a third monitor as my TV, it does weird stuff sometimes. All right, we got the big boat. Close one. We just got him by 0.01. Not a very quick pass for this, because I got way too much grip. Maybe I should try running this car at 124 all the time, because it seems like I get that too much grip a lot more than not enough. I don't know what happened there. My game's acting funny right now. I think there's a way that I can fix this real quick. All right, let's see if that fixes it. Get this thing running a little better. We'll take that race versus the Monte Carlo. That's a fairly even race. He's got the Monte Carlo with the big pokey tires in the back. I got a lot of wheelie on that one. Still got the 471. down the tunnel. I've got everything kind of loud right now. The music and the game is a little bit loud, probably. You got a lot of races being put up, but none of them that I could jump in. I just want to check and see if I guess those are just random fireworks. Might as well check the Facebook. See if there's any news. No, nothing on the main page. Just trying to keep hydrated here. All right, we got the Lambo. That's fine. I don't mind. I like to get that volume kind of in between. See if I can tree this thing. I got a good tree, but I only got a 53. Of course, he's going to want to race again. Because that was probably a slow pass for him. He wants to try it again. What's going on, Xfinity? That's my internet provider. Did I get sponsored? Jeez. I get that lost so many times when I race Lambos. My car just gets stuck in the mud. Even though he didn't even really put up a fast pass. You want to race import cars? Xfinity, what car you want to race? Just, if you want to drop a code, go ahead. I'm just messing around with this Nissan a little. Are you talking about the old import cars? Like the Evo and stuff? Evo Porsche Eclipse. you got to tune it. Yeah, those cars will go around 240 to about 243 miles an hour. And they launch pretty hard off the line. So you can crank up first gear pretty much. Probably one of the highest first gears in the game, I think. Compared to the NA cars. Yeah, right now it's all about the Lambo, though. Everyone's racing the Lambo. I think I got a pretty good run on that one. How do you like that? We beat a Lambo. And we didn't even get a very good tree. He didn't. He put up for a rematch, but then he left. Yeah, you gotta spread out those gears in between too. If you figure out the first and the final, you gotta spread them out nicely. Oh, I should have played the replay on that. It's always nice when you take down a Lambo. We've got mail. Someone's giving away 40,000. What's going on, Mr. Ghost? You've got another Camaro? You really like them Camaros, don't you? Pac-Man. Pac-Man's out here with his Lambo. It's about the time Pac-Man's around. He's a guy that likes to play around with the... He doesn't like to burn out first. He doesn't like the stage first. He likes playing all... I think a lot of people wait for you to do your burnout. So when they do their burnout, it gives you a little bit of lag and it messes up your tire temp. Because I know that happens sometimes. See if we can catch him. You can't really tell by the screen. I almost caught him. He only ran a 48. He only beat me by 002. But if your Lambo isn't that consistent, that's what's going to happen. That's how you get wins against him. I tried to get him on the tree there. I got a little too anxious though. I could have beat him too if I was a little bit slower on the tree. I would have had him. Surprisingly, my Nissan worked against a Lambo. Yeah, I think we can switch cars. Try the RS6 for a bit. See what we got out here. We got a NA car. Missed it. There's another NA car. Oh, I forgot I had the wagon. This is technically a good matchup. No, not for him. I wonder if people are just... It just seems like people are leaving races a lot lately. I don't know if they're disconnecting, if they're intentionally disconnecting. I was early on second. Still got a 5-4. Get an NA car. Missed him again. Lambo probably jumped in there. I don't know why Onslaught would put up an ET Street Race NT and just put it on any tire. Unless it's a Lambo, then you might do okay. No, I don't have unlimited money. That's what you call hacking. I don't get involved in that. You can tell by how much money you have, if you have unlimited or not. You can tell by looking at someone's bank and by how much gold they have. And we got an import here. The Evo. That's pretty much a mismatch, although it was a pretty close race. Mine should be a little faster, but he probably knows that. That's why he didn't go for the rematch. Oh, another bad connection. You're too slow. Usually people say, I'm slow. See, it used to be people used to hate when you bring the wagon against an A car, but now it's no one really cares because at least it's not a Lambo. I think I got good shifts on that one. They may have been a little late. I got a good 60 foot, but for some reason the top end wasn't there. I like to jump in on that one guy that's putting up the NT races with a Lambo, because I'm curious to see what that is. Dragger girl. Guess we could jump in there. Dragger girl with the pink car. All the signs are there. That is pink, right? Because I am colorblind. But I'm pretty sure I know a pink car when I see one. That was a super long light for some reason. I got a big pass on that one. It's always good against a Lambo. That light almost threw me though, because it was super long. It was just sitting there. I'm going to try and let their car stage and kind of wait a second just to make sure it's in there. And this second on that one. I got another big pass. But the Lambo is just too much when it gets a good pass. We can go for the best of 3 here. See if I can get a tree here. No, I shouldn't have staged. I was a little off on first there. Got a slow time. Here's a guy with no Lambos. Okay. This guy I race all the time, I think. Yeah. I think I was racing him last night. Can't read what that says. Let's see if he'll stage. He didn't pro stage. Yeah, I missed first gear again. Yeah, I see my car is getting slower the more I race Lambos. My car gets slower. Alright. Let's try this Evo since we got it out. See if we can find an even matchup. Now we should have taken that 5K. There's another Lambo. I'll race this. I don't want to go up against a Lambo in an Evo. Oh, this is the guy that just left when I had the wagon. I was early on second. See if I held him off. Yep. Close race. See if he wants a rematch. Sometimes I don't know if people are waiting for you to hit re-race. Old all-wheel drive, yep, that's what it is. Okay, let's see what Grey Ghost has got going on here. Oh, he said he had a new Camaro. This has got 35s in a bar. I'm just barely staged. Looks like he caught me. It was a close. We had the same RT. I need to get my shifts down in this. just barely staged again. I got better shifts that time. Still not the greatest pass. A bit slow. See if I can hit my shifts this time. I'm shifting like I shift a wagon. Got him on the whole shot. I think I want to change up cars though. Some good races there. Gray Ghost. I think I'm going to take some more cars out. I never actually ended up racing this, did I? When I took it out before. I don't think I'm going to bother with the Murder Nova. I wanted to try my other Porsche. We'll take this out. I kind of want to try this the R8. Let's see if I can get the shifts down. One of these days I gotta go in here and tweak a couple of these cars. Let's see. I haven't really raced this thing all that much. So it's kind of like just a mid 5.5 car. Where's my other? Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, so we got a new. Okay, let's take one other car out. We'll take this car out just in case we want to jump in on a Lambo race. This is my new nitrous on 26s. Let's see if we got any new people on the leaderboard. Looks like a couple of people are starting to move up. All right. Man, these people are quick. guess we'll have to put up a race. See how fast somebody jumps in. Got the 57. Yeah, if somebody sees the tire size I'm running, they have no idea what kind of car it is. Can't seem to hit that, get that second gear right. I was late on both of those, first and second. 53. That's about average. So he got a little faster. 5.6 to 5.5. These cars, I keep trying to shift first a little before 9 and then second a little after 9, but it's pretty hard to do until you kind of get in the habit of it, because it's such like a millisecond change you got to make. It's slightly different from some other cars. What, you want to race Boss? I'll have to blow the dust off it. Our Boss is probably way down here. I'm surprised I haven't raced it in a while, because it's kind of a tier 1 type car. More in the woods and not going in there. Getting lost in the lag in the woods. Let's see what he's going to race me with. Oh, I guess he wants to race Boss. Heads up. I missed a lot of those shifts. Oh, my grip. What happened to my grip? Usually I never let it get down that low. I must have missed it. Maybe it lost grip sitting in the garage. Alright, I guess I'll take this Lambo out, test it out a bit. Doesn't seem to be as consistent as my other one. Oh, I got the wrong view on. I like to race them like this. Thing's still red lighting. Oh, he got the worst red light though. I just have the delay so high in this one. I don't really want to put it any higher. But I might have to. I don't understand how this one is so. Different than my other one. Oh, really? You're not getting Lambos? I don't know. There were a lot of them out earlier. But I think they kind of died down. Here's one. Only 5K. Someone jumped in there quick. This guy's only racing for 200. He was racing for more than that before. Maybe he lost all his money. Let's see what happens if I just click refresh, like a lot of people do. This blue power's out here all the time. I raced him a lot before. Just looking for different people. Guess we're gonna have to host. And got the wagon. Maybe if somebody sees the nitrous, they may not think it's a Lambo immediately. I got it on this view, I can't tell what's happening on the other side. What happened to this guy? There he is. I'm gonna let him bump in, because he took a long time. Not a particularly fast pass. The way that car is, I find myself trying to hesitate on the tree, but it's hard to hesitate. Because then you end up with a terrible tree. I'm gonna have to just try and run it and see if I have to change up the delay on it. We got good shifts. Only got a 45. Can't remember if was I changing the gears on this thing while I was live? I can't remember. Because I think I turned the speed down a little. Because I think we need to go faster than 246. Want to give it a try? I did want to give it a try. I think there was a message in there. No? Let's see if someone got me on the leaderboard yet. That guy's in an NA car. $31.21. I think that's a wagon. I'm just gonna jump in there. Oh no, it's a Superbird on 31s. Probably get a red light. That was a better one. 43. I just want to try this my other car. Oh, that's see if a Lambo pops up. Couple Lambos popped up. Missed them. Yeah, where are the Lambos? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. If I don't stream too long and I get off early enough. Yeah, not too many Lambos out here right now. Let's see if there's any lurking. Okay, so let's see how this car works. It'll kind of give me an idea of how good my cars are right now. That first was a little early. A little earlier than I usually hit it. Let's see if he wants to try again. Nope. Guy's got courage putting up that, both of these guys putting up those 20K races with the Lambos lurking. Okay, we got Mr. Gray Ghost out here. Let's see how my car does here. I think I might have missed the window for fast Lambos because I don't think there's a lot of people on the game right now. Those shifts are a little off. First and second. Mediocre pass for me. Good race. Yeah, you really need to hit that that 680, 670, even 660, 650 on the 60 foot to get that big number. Yeah, there's a lot of NA cars out here. Right when I wanted to because I wanted to test this Lambo to see if it was fast, so that I can kind of judge how fast my other Lambo is. This is like my base model. That might have been a Lambo, but no one's putting up there's some weird stuff going on in that global chat. Where are the Lambos when you want them? Okay, so what kind of snack are we thinking about right now? Not sure how many options I have. Oh, here's a car you don't see very often. It took a while. I just want to get a good pass on this one. Just so I have a baseline. What is it with these red lights? Red lights and slow. I think it's just one of them nights. Potato chips with a Coke or sweet tea. Oh, I thought this was a Lambo. He's got the tires on it to make it look like a Lambo. Why would he do that? He's got the same tire size. Right? Right, I'm confused now. What the tire size is for the for that car? Why am I red lighting? Red lighting and slow. Yeah, he's got 28 by 16. What does the let's see. What does the R8 have? I thought I just had that out. Am I blind? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, see this? Okay, so the back will go to 16. Oh, the front is only goes to 14. So it is a 16 car. So it goes by the back. So I wonder if you put 15 or if you put 14. Wait. I don't know which tire it goes by when it's all-wheel drive. Has to go by rear because he had 16. In the front you can only put 14. But if I put 14, 13, would it go by the 14 or would it go by the 13? If I put 13s on it, let's see. I don't know what this thing is going to do with them skinny tires. It's gonna be a lot quicker shift. I've got the wing and the side wings. What the heck? This is the car that has the really long shifts and then sometimes really short. See, now it's saying it's 28 by 13. So, yeah, the rears are 13. So it would have said 14. Okay, so I figured out that mystery. I think some people run 15s. I think that's why it looked a little odd to me. Well, since we got NAs out here, let's run Mr. Clark. Oh, he's got the no clip Camaro. See how my Camaro's working tonight. That first gear was really quick. Slow pass for that. See if it launches normally this time. Slippery and slow. Not getting the 5.4. Still can't crack the 5.4. Got a little closer. He had enough good races, Mr. Clark. I haven't seen him in a Lambo. There's another NA. Man, people are jumping on those races fast, but when I put my car out there, it just sits out there. Too slow. I don't think this is the same guy as before, because I think his said something like, "You're too slow." And this one is just too slow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that snack deal. I was expecting that quick first shift, so I was early on it. I don't know. My cars just seem kind of slow right now. Okay, now this do you know fast. Okay, I don't know. That's just the way it is, I guess. Do I really need the wing and the side wings? So if I just put it like that, looks kind of plain. But if I get rid of the side wings, then I would have to do this. The big wing. What's a big wing look like? I like this rear end though, even though the decal, I don't know, there's something wrong with the decal right there. This looks kind of funny because the side wings are come up. What's wrong with that decal? That one gray piece, that gray piece. I don't know if it's part of that. See if I can find that. I don't see why that. Where is it? Why that little piece is there. Like if I did this. What's the angle I want? I can't get that angle. Now if I match that color, where is that color? Will that work? Something strange right here. I can't figure this out. It's like a puzzle. Looks like it worked. Okay. Now let's see if the car works. All right, so we're thinking about our snack. I don't have chips and salsa. That could be good. I can't think of another option. All right, let's do that. Okay, we are back with some loud, crunchy chips. Is that too loud? Okay, we still got blue power out here. I moved the mic out a little bit, but it's probably going to still pick up the chips and salsa. Oh, the Lambos are still out. 27.5. He probably thought I was in a Lambo. Let's see how this car shifts. It had that long first shift. Got the 50. That's a good pass for the R8. Get the 5.4. I think it was a 48 or a 49 in this thing. That's our PB. 50 is good for this. I think the R8 has a little more top end than the old imports. I think that's why it's a little better than the old imports. Because other than that, they're pretty close. I don't know if it'll do better than 244, but that seems to work. So I'm just crunching away here. I could turn off the mic and just, but I don't really have it set up right now where I can send the music through to get it on a stream. It's just coming over the mic. And I'm usually watching something on the second screen when I play, so that's taking up the slot that I could put it on for Spotify or something. All right, it looks pretty quiet out here. It's like some drama in the global. Who'd have thought there'd be drama in the global? I remember when I first started streaming this time, I got a ton of people coming through, but not many people saying anything. But I'm kind of think that they were thinking that it was going to be like a tune stream, because that's usually what people look for when they go on YouTube. You tell me you can't hear my snacks, Grey Ghost. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. I like the really crunchy tortilla chips, like the authentic ones that are really crunchy, not the crispier ones. For one reason, when you get the name brand, they all get smashed in the bag by the time you don't get halfway through it and they're all smashed, or they may all have been smashed to begin with. That's the main reason. And plus these authentic, these really hard tortilla chips, they never seem to get stale. They just last forever. I don't know how. Let's see what this car is. The Nissan with the NT. Okay, so let's see if I get the quick shift or if I get the oh, he just left. See, I got the quick shifts that time. Still got the 51. If I would be able to get those shifts a little quicker, it probably would have been a better time. Got Alex 7 out here in his Lambo, probably trying to get on the leaderboard. My cars just seem to be a bit slow tonight for some reason. They were fast earlier. Yeah, I remember a long time ago when I was streaming another game, and I think I was using Facecam too back then. I had someone come in, and then I heard like from somewhere else that they were saying all I do is sit on stream and eat peanuts. But I mean, if you stream for long periods of time, you pretty much have to have a snack, and you gotta make sure you drink water too. Though the max I'm really streaming for right now has been, I think it's been about 4 hours, which still, depending on your eating schedule or whatever, you can't sit there and have a meal while you're streaming. So I mean, you could. Streamers do it. But it's kind of hard to do unless you order food or something. Then it's right there. You don't have to get it and prepare it. You don't have to like cook a steak while you're trying to play a game. Ten and a half 57. I don't know. I don't even know if it works because I haven't used it in a while. But I mean, if you start out with a pretty fast car like the 57, you know, then you're going to knock off, say it runs 5.3, probably knock off 0.2 for 10.5. Maybe more. I don't. I think it was somewhere in the 5.7 when it actually worked. I can grab it real quick, see if it works. Here's a Lambo. I had a couple of other 10.5 cars. But that was one of the cars that was on chopping block. Actually, this is the weird one. I think that I was making. Yeah, this one has 33s, so. I think it used to run somewhere in the 5.7s. And of course, it's got the wheelie bar on the back. But I have no idea. That's a weird launch. How did this thing run 5.70 like that? I think 10.5 57s will run 5.6. Like maybe even low 5.6. It looks like the launch is broken on this though. From since the last time I used it. Yeah, see that time it just spun. So something is off with this thing. I don't know if it's dragging the bar. It's like I don't know what the quick fix for this would be. Because it's not really getting off the ground much, but it is hitting the bar pretty hard. But it's not really dragging the bar. And that second gear comes in way too quick. That made it worse. I think it has some kind of weird. I think it had some kind of weird launch to it. I wonder what happened if I did that. Okay, that pretty much kills it. Yeah, I think this car used to run 5.6. Yeah, this car doesn't work. I haven't used that in a long time. But sometimes if you have a car that breaks, sometimes you can do something like a really quick adjustment to it, and you can get lucky because something changed in the game to either make it more slippery or make the traction way better on it, so then you can move the weight back. Sometimes it's like a quick fix, but this car doesn't look like a quick fix. Looks like it'll take a little more to try to get that. And I'd rather have like a 28 by 10.5 with no bars too, if I was going to set that up. I don't think that was a no prep car. It's possible. Maybe that's a no prep car. And that's why it's spun like that. I have another 10.5 car. That has a really strange launch to it. For some reason, this car worked for 10.5. I don't think it was no prep. I think it was prep. See, this one has the bar high on it. Let's see what this one does. I think this car used to run close to 5.7 too. It doesn't launch like it used to. It kind of falls on its face. Wait, is this an all-out car? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I could possibly look into a 10, making a 10.5. Copied what? Just like what you just saw now. I thought I had another 10.5 car. I thought I had a Supra. If I didn't sell it. Let's see. Oh, that's big tire. Yeah, I think I sold it. No, I think this is the only 57 that I had that has 10.5 on it. because this is my big tire, my big beast. And then I had some extra ones that I was going to get rid of, that I was trying different tunes on, like this one. This has got the short tires that I happen to make just for fun, because at the time when the 57 was the meta car and everyone had like between 33 and 35, I decided I was going to make one with small tire, with shorter tires, so no one knew it was a 57. And I'm pretty sure I got a lot of races with this thing. And then people would join, and like, oh crap, it's a 57. Yeah, that one with 1,000 racing, that's my all out big tire 57. I'm trying to think of what I could do if there's a possible quick fix to this, but I don't know if there is. See what it does like this. I don't know why second gear is so far from first gear on this. I don't know. Do I really want to? Do I really want to try tuning this thing? Let's see. So let's get this to look normal. I know the 57 normally sits up higher and back. So I'll do that. And I'm sure the weight's going to need to go back. And I think the bar need to go down. Oops. Let's see if it's dragging the bar too, if it's just spinning. I don't know why the gear spread is so screwed up. Yeah, the one that's got 24 by 20 run, that'll I think that barely gets into the 5.5s. Yeah, that was just kind of like a build I made to try and disguise so people wouldn't know it was 57. And it's nice because it has a nice wheelie too. But it's still, it'll still run in the 5.5s if it still works right. I didn't catch first in time. Yeah, I still barely get the 5.5 though. Yeah, see, it gets up on 2 wheels for a couple gears. It's kind of a fun car. I mean, I could probably put it out there now with the 24 by 21 and no one will know what it was. They'd think it was, I'm trying to think of what it could be with 24 by 21. Like a Nissan or a Supra. got 200 wins on it. Yeah, it just worked out that way. That's really the launch you want, though. That's really the kind of launch you want on cars, though. If you can have a car launch like that and it runs like it runs 5.5s, doesn't have that long bump a launch. That's what I don't like. Let's see. So where were we on this? I should probably put the limiter on this car too. Yeah, see, the gears are way too... They're spread way too... First is way too far from second on this car. I don't know. Maybe I'll mess around with that car another time. Okay. So I think we're going to take out some of our good cars. I want to take out my other Nissan. Now that I saw it, I wanted to take out the where is it? I wanted to take out the Skyline. Is this the right one? Amazing, this thing still works. Blue Power's still out there with his Lambo. You think I like dark color cars? No, I think it just depends on the car, I think. Let's see, Lambo. Camaro. Let's see if I can get a pass in this. Got the classic rock going. See if I can remember to shift this. He ain't gonna catch me. No, he had a bad tree. Those look like they're pretty good shifts, but been having a hard time getting this thing to hit a low 5.5. I was hitting them, and then all of a sudden it just went away. Oh, that was his red light. Yeah, that first gear, I can almost get close to a 0.6 60 foot on this. And I think I've even hit one before. And it almost ran a 5.4. I know these cars used to run 5.4. But mine kind of kept working. I was messing around with first gear. See, those are pretty good shifts for this. It seemed like it was laggy. Got him on a tree. Yeah, you can't be hitting those 0.1 trees. Yeah, see, that's a good pass for this. If he can get a tree. This could be like a tier 1 car. Those are good shifts. Hopefully he won't catch me. Yeah, I can tell those are good shifts. He's getting this tree a little better. Yeah, that first one I need to hit at 85. Yeah, I should keep that car around. Is that the guy I just raced? Can't remember. Yeah, how do you know I have a screenshot of the 57 with a 5499? See, that was back when I think they buffed the 57 and people were running 5.4s in it. And mine was always like around 5.0, 5.1. But I can't remember if I got more than one 5499 in it. I don't know if I could find that picture though. I do save screenshots. Let's see if I could find it. Could be in here. I still have screenshots from when people were trying to get into 5.6s when the cars were only running 5.7s. Okay, I think I have it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, my car was dialed in to low 5.5s. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, there it is. The 5499. It looks like I was racing another 57. Yeah, that was a classic. Getting a 5.4 in that thing back then. I'm trying to remember if that was the first car ever that was capable of 5.4s. If that was before the whole import thing with all the broken cars. I think it had to be. I think I should have the slip for that too. This is just to show that it wasn't a total glitch. Yeah, there's the slip for that. Version 201. So that was after after 197 and all that. Pretty legit looking slip. Not like a 0.750 60 foot like you saw a lot, because people were glitching the hell out of it. But I have a ton of slips that were 50 and 51, and I was getting so close to it. You know, it was like, it felt like it was only a matter of time. Yeah, I don't see another 5.4 for that. Yeah, just a bit of lore. It's a bit of lore there. Yeah, I got 1,000 wins with that thing because it was always like right above 5.4 all the time. But I don't think there's any way that you could get it to do that anymore. And this blue power has been out here a while. Yeah, that was before the whole import thing when they're all broken. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, that was before that was before this right here. I'll show you this. That was before this era when the imports first came out, and they're like, "Whoa, this is pretty much the Lambo, I think." And that this might be why the Lambo is running these numbers because it could be modeled after this. Because look at this thing is running 245. Evo won't run that anymore. Not really. You know, if you look at the slip. But see, that was a crazy 60 foot that those things were doing. 648 60 foot. This is like a Lambo slip. This is version 205, and the 57 was 203. So this is right when the imports came out. $646. I'm not sure if these are doubles. $539. There's the HK. Looks like a Lambo slip to me. Yeah, that was probably a glitch. because I saw a couple people, I think, or at least one that I saw run a 5.4 in a 57, and it had a something like a 750 60-foot time, which is impossible for that car. So that I would call a glitch, because that car is not gonna 60 foot under 8. Yeah, I've got a lot of screenshots. Alright, so it looks like the game quieted down. This guy's out with his Lambo again. I don't remember. Oh, I still have this thing out. He's only got 25s on his. Oh, and he has bars. I don't remember what his car ran. He's got the bars up high. It was a pretty good pass for mine. See, I equaled him on the 60. A 60 better than him, but that car just has too much power. Yeah, but that setup is not. Are his bars hitting? I don't think his bars are hitting. Let's see if I could get a view. No, it doesn't look like his bars are hitting. So I don't know what unless it's just to put weight in the back. Yeah, those bars are definitely not hitting. Then again, they could be hitting for him. That's the thing that you don't know about what's going on his end. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we can. Guess maybe we'll try this car a little bit. Even though it's a Lambo, maybe I'll get a good hit in it. If I can get a 47 or something like that in this. In a tree. I didn't get my shifts. I'm gonna see if I could have got a better pass in this thing. That's like a beatable Lambo. But nothing seems to work against a Lambo except a Lambo. He got the red. He didn't get a very good time on that one. I got a good 60, but I didn't get I didn't hit the rest of the shifts. So this is for all the money. I want him to stage because it seemed like his car was staging a little strange. Doesn't get its move. It's bouncing around. He just moved again. I got him. And I only ran a 51. I got 2 out of 3. I guess we can keep going. This card just doesn't seem to hit big numbers against Lambos. Pretty rarely. I got too much wheelie on that one. Let's see, I got a 48. Look at that. He only beat me by 003. See if I get this to launch right. I think I got him. Yeah. Got him with the 001. I got hit with a big spike, a big lag spike there though, because of the stream probably. But I still managed to pull it off. He's really bumping in there. Oh, got him on the tree with the 481. We're taking on a Lambo here. Oh, I thought that was him going to message me. Yeah. I'm doing pretty well against a Lambo in my Nissan Z. I think I might be 1 or 2 races up on him out of about 5 or 6. But he's only about he's only hitting about 546. I think was his best pass. Yeah, see now he got more. he got a more Lambo type pass on that one. That was good races. But if that was like a low 5.4 Lambo, I wouldn't have been staying in there against it, because that would have been an uphill battle. All right, so I guess I think I'm going to take out my Lambos and maybe wrap it up with that, because it seems like the game's pretty quiet now. I was feeling a little of that tired eye from racing. I think it helps when you use the rear view instead of the side view. You don't get that side to side like scrolling motion from the cars. The only time I get it is when I'm looking from screen to screen. The 577 and the 10.5 57. Yeah, I mean, is that what the one you're talking about? Yeah, because that 10.5 57, the first pass and it was a 570, but it ran like total crap. So I was like, what is wrong with this thing? But I know that the car used to run 5.6 because that was what they used to run. But the thing just didn't run right at all. And I think I probably should have left it alone. And I probably could have maybe tweaked it a little better to get it to launch right. But I'm pretty sure I remember where it was at if I wanted to. But that's with 33s, you know. It's not really a size you use. All right, let's see. There's that guy that I was racing in my Nissan Z. I wanted to jump in there with my Lambo on him. Just to make it a fair heads-up race. All right, so let's see what this nitrous Lambo does. We got the Camaro. I'm pretty sure the Lambos are all went to sleep. I'm going to change my view. Yeah, this car was working, but then it kind of got slower. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it wasn't getting enough nitrous. Those are good shifts. Except for that last one was a little late. But still, the 60 isn't really there. I actually changed first gear a notch. Maybe I'll change it back, because I was trying to get a better launch. I might have to change that back. I gotta check and see if anybody took down my spot on the leaderboard. I think that was on my new phone. I ran that too, which I was very shocked that I ran that on my new phone, because my new phone is not one of the powerful Samsungs. Oh, you really want to come in here against this Lambo? I don't know that nitrous even does anything, but maybe I'll let it run up a little higher. Same time, 5:43. Yeah, why don't you bring your Lambo out? Yeah, because it's pretty quiet out there. I actually have the other tune on my phone for this. So I might switch that back. Looks like the lobby is pretty much closed though. Yep, we got Cypher Burrs and Berserker 1 and 2. But this is not one of the lobbies with a lot of fast people in it. Oh, I missed him again. I wanted to race Lowjet again with my Lambo to his Lambo. Let's see if I can get him. 26 by... Oh, that's not a Lambo. Oh well. Okay, so let's go lower on the nitrous. I don't think I'm getting first in time. No, actually I am, because the 60-foot, but I'm only getting 246. So it could be the top gears. I think I messed up the top gears. I need to turn that top gear back out. You know what? I'm going to do this real quick. I just want to look at this in secret real quick. Just want to look at these gears for a second. Yeah, this is a top secret tune here. My nitrous tune. See if that one guy comes back again. Oh well. I think we'll try and get a good pass in this one, and then we'll take our number 1 car out and see what it does. Yeah, see, there's somebody in Lambo lurking out there. What I'd like to know if nitrous actually does something. Okay, this time I'm going to try to hit that first gear earlier. Only got a 45, but he got a really bad RT, so that kind of makes me, he got the bad RT in the fast time. I got the good RT in the slower time, so I think that's just kind of an odd thing that happens sometimes. I don't know, this car just might not, this might not be it. I got the tree. I got the 41. So I think that top end, I think that a little bit of top end helped. Of course, he got the 39. Yeah, so he would have technically beat me if he didn't HK. But I'm pretty happy I was able to get this nitrous car working pretty good, because there's no one out there running nitrous Lambos. I'm still not really hitting first early enough. I didn't get a good RT. That time I got the 40, a 650. 60 foot. That's pretty good. That top end definitely works. And the 60 works. I didn't get the tree on that one though. I had to get rid of those messages. Oh, that was a close one. 004 on the win. 242. The 60 is good though. I'm pretty happy with this. And the top end is good. The 247. I think my other one goes 248. So we'll try the other, because this one seems to be working. We'll try the number 1 car. That was on my track too. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. Okay, so we did a whole bottle of water. Let's see if somebody would put a Lambo out there for me. Those are both NA cars. There's a bike. All right, here we go. I was really on that first shift. Still at 42. I don't know what happened with Mr. Ghost over there. See if someone put another Lambo up. I thought he was running mid 5.4s in that. No one's taking his race. Well, we'll see if someone will jump in. Yeah, I've noticed that when you red light, sometimes your car won't run as fast as it normally would. Even though it wouldn't do you any good. But that kind of tells me that it's a lag thing. I forgot to launch. He probably thought I was giving it to him. I was just like zoned out. I wonder if you could make a Lambo on 10.5s. Because I'm kind of thinking of a way that it could work. But I wonder what it would run. I bet you could 5.4 with it. All right, let's get one good one in this thing so we can wrap this up. We got the Camaro. The first gear I'm just not really hitting today though. Yeah, I didn't get the 60 there. But I'm not really hitting that first gear early enough, I don't think. See if another Lambo comes out. I think they're all done. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna find it. Oh, Yellow Belly. Someone's racing Yellow Belly. I know there's a guy that used to live stream at that track all the time, but he quit for some reason. Oh, he got the GT. GT with the bars. Let's see what he runs. What the heck? I went way over the... This could be a problem. He ended up getting the red light. I only got a 45. He'll most likely leave. I wanted to look at his launch on that thing. Let's see. So I have to go like this. Like this. Okay, I want to see. He's spinning. And it looks like he's hitting the bars. He's definitely slamming the bars right there. Why am I not staying with this car in the replay? I just want to look at how this thing launches. Why is this doing this? I don't know, but see, he got an 8860, which is about the best you're gonna do in that car. But it looks like he's spinning and hitting the bars, which is what the car does. That's why you only get the. He's only getting low 5.7s. Mine will do like high 5.6s with no bars, because I somehow, by some miracle, got it to launch with no bars. But I never see. Yeah, you got the 545. You ready? I never see no bar GTs out there, or Ferraris, or McLarens. All right, let's see. We got a Lambo here. Let's see if he'll race us a few times, and then we can wrap this up. Let's see if I can hit first gear. Getting kind of tired. He doesn't want to stage first. Well, what was that? How am I 0.1 red? That makes no sense. There's no way on earth I was 0.1 red. I think we're going to let him stage this time. Yeah, I think I found my answer. I was late on second. His car is not really in the ballpark. Let's see if he'll go again, because I want to try and get a clean pass here. No. I guess I'll have to go to shop. Let me turn the volume up a notch. See if I can get a clean pass here. You see that first and second are a little too close together, the way I'm hitting those. But it's just so hard to make that adjustment. 006 ride. I was way early at first on that one, trying to make the adjustment. Just not, just can't get this car to hit a big number. Except right at the beginning of the stream, I think I did. But then it went away. There we go. I'll take a 40. Because like 0.03 faster would have been an HK, and then I would have lost. So I'll take the 540. Oh, there's no scoreboard on this one. He was right with me the whole way, but he really wasn't. He was really there. All right, so are we going to be content with this? I think I'm gonna maybe make a thumbnail out of this. The Lambo. The new king. Alright guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for tonight, so thanks for the views and the likes and the subs, and see how it goes. Maybe I'll be on tomorrow, maybe I won't. I'm not really sure.